hope I'm not too late.
Let's be sure we are all who we say.
I know that Starfleet Command has always been a little uneasy about a changeling working in their midst.
Well done, Odo.
Benjamin Lafayette Cisco. What the hell has gotten into your head?
Federation people. Letting them order you around. You are a founder.
But the fact is, we're more loyal to the founders than the voter ever will be.
Attacking a Cardassian tailor. Detaining and searching ships in neutral space without warning. What provocation?
You found something.
Glory awaits you on Cardassian.
I just wanted to say that I understand what you're going through. I've also had to choose between duty and loyalty to my people.
What are you doing here?
Don't say it! I know that you're a smuggler. I know that you've been working with the Maquis.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel, and today we are checking out the final 2 episodes of Star Trek Deep Space Nine Season 4 Body Parts, Episode 24 Body Parts, and then Episode 25 Broken Link. The season finale is today in this final video of DS9 Season 4, and then we are on to Season 5. Well, I'm actually taking a little bit of a break. If you're watching this on YouTube, I don't know how much time has passed between this episode and then when Season 5 releases on the channel. I will be taking a break from Star Trek Deep Space Nine for about a month and a half, just a little bit less than a month and a half, because I'm going to be going on vacation, and this is the very last video that I'll be recording before going on vacation later tonight, actually, which is very exciting. But for me, I'll be taking a huge break between, well, not a huge break, but like a month and a half break between Season 4 and Season 5, but I thought I would start the break off with the season finale of Season 4, which I am so excited for. I hope something pretty major happens in the season finale today. And if you'd like to check out more of my reactions, hit my Patreon of uncut and early access reactions to my movies and TV shows that come up to 3 weeks early, as well as exclusive Patreon live streams, movie polls, movie reactions, and so much more. Thank you so much for checking out. Let's get back to the video. Okay, everyone, let's dive on into this episode. I hope you enjoy my reaction, and I am very excited. But first, we have to get into the episode before the season finale, which is usually also a very good episode. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy my reaction to episode 24 of Season 4 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine Body Parts.
Chief, I am certain Dr. Bashir and Major Kira are taking good care of your wife.
Oh, she's pregnant, right?
You're lucky she agreed to limit the trip to 3 days.
3 days in the Gamma Quadrant.
In the Gamma Quadrant with the child.
Yeah. I guess the extra weight, the morning sickness, the mood swings, the medical examinations.
They don't remind her enough.
I've work to do.
Dax just spoke the truth there, straight up. Morn, Frank Morn, let's go! And Rob the engineer.
Okay, but only one. My shift starts in 33 minutes.
I'll make it a tall one, and it's on the house.
That's so nice.
My return from 2 weeks on for Ringanar. Didn't you miss me?
I didn't know you were gone.
Perfect! So, how was your trip?
Why isn't Quark's in such a good mood?
Great! Did you see Moogie?
Mother's fine. She sends her love.
What else did you do?
He was so stoic when he said that.
Did some shopping. Made a pilgrimage to the great marketplace. And,
Pilgrimage?
found out, I'm dying!
What? No wonder he's in such a giveaway mood. No way he's dying. What?
What are you all looking at?
Like, even Frank is like, what? Quark cannot die. If Quark dies in the show, I will blow up, I think. That's it. I will blow up, and that will be the end of me. Star Trek Deep Space Nine! You know, I've been getting comments saying that people have been disliking the videos because of my singing. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop. So if you guys don't want to listen to it, just mute it. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna stop.
All the tests came back negative except for one.
Which one?
I have Dork syndrome.
But
Dork. He's a dork.
Which explains the dying part.
But Doric syndrome.
Brunt is in this episode, guys. I can't wait to slap him.
How long do you have before?
According to Dr. Orpak, 6 days.
He has 6 days to live.
This is terrible. I don't want you to die, brother. Maybe you should get a second opinion.
I don't know if I would trust a Ferengi doctor, you know what I mean? It's all about
Sure.
profits for them still.
How good could he be? He doesn't even charge. Besides,
He doesn't even charge.
You're going to die.
I have 6 days to take care of everything.
That's my Rob impression.
Jordans, a couple of Klingons.
Rule of acquisition 17. A contract is a contract is a contract, but only between Ferengi.
Exactly.
Ah, there we go. There's the catch.
You could always sell the desiccated remains of your corpse on the Ferengi Futures Exchange.
Who'd want to buy a disc of desiccated quark?
I would.
And as a reward, I'm inextricably linked to the Federation. I'm a joke on Ferenginar.
Oh, man.
What a legacy.
You're not a joke here. You're a respected businessman. A pillar of the community.
Listen to Rob.
Ferengi businessman. In their eyes, I'm a second-rate, small-time operator.
I hate listening to Quark. Yeah, listen to Rob here.
Everyone will want a disc of quark on their desk. In fact, there may not be enough of you to meet the demand.
I like Rob here. I like Rob.
Captain, something's coming through the wormhole.
On screen. Magnify.
Oh, no. Oh, what happened?
Report to the infirmary. 2 patients. Major Kira, Keiko O'Brien.
Oh, no. She's injured. Oh, my God. Keiko better not die in this episode as well.
Baby just had a change of address, that's all.
What do you mean?
Is it out? What? How is Kira pregnant?
Your son's living here now.
How is Kira pregnant? How does this happen? O'Brien's like, does this count as cheating or no? Because I hope it doesn't.
She had a concussion, broken ribs, internal hemorrhaging. I managed to stabilize her, but the baby's autonomic functions were failing.
Oh, he transferred the baby.
And the only 2 people available were Major Kira and me.
I think you
So
made
he
the right
transferred the baby. That's actually sick.
And administer high doses of tessakine to enable the baby to metabolize Bajoran nutrients.
choice. But the bottom line is it worked, right?
Cisco's like, everything's fine, right?
Keiko should be up on her feet again in a day or 2. However, the baby...
Cannot be moved.
Major Kira will have to carry the baby to term.
What?
What you're telling me is that Major Kira is gonna have my baby?
Kira, Keiko, and O'Brien as parents for that baby. Not a bad combination. 2 moms and a dad. That's actually pretty sick.
I wouldn't say lots.
How many?
Let me count.
0.
1.
Oh, from Rob?
5 slips of platinum for the entire collection. It's a generous opening bid.
It's an insultingly low offer.
For the entire body.
Exact sum total of your life savings.
Oh?
That's so sweet.
Putting a bar on this Cardassian monstrosity of a station. What was I thinking?
Oh. He's regretting all of his life choices.
It's a bid.
A bid.
A huge bid.
Is it actually?
500 bars of platinum for the entire set.
Oh my god.
No, she doesn't like me that much. I mean, she might buy 1 disc, but all 52? No. Who could it be?
The Grand Nagus?
It makes perfect sense. He always liked me.
He
That's what I
used
thought.
you when it suited his needs. I don't think it's the same thing.
This bid as a gesture of his appreciation and gratitude.
I don't know if the Nagus thinks like that.
The Grand Nagus might just change his mind. Going once, going twice, sold.
He sold it. He sold it.
It took me my whole life. But I'm gonna die a winner.
Yeah, he's dying rich.
Like I've been hit by a 10-ton rock. Julian says I'll be on my feet tomorrow. How are you? Fine.
You just have a baby now.
Keiko, this is your baby.
Do you think Kira's gonna feel like it's her baby as well by the end of the episode?
Good. Now, on to my funeral arrangements. First, I want my eulogy to take place in the holosuite.
Watch, Bashir's gonna fix it in a second. And then he's gonna owe 500,000 gold bars or whatever.
He wanted me to tell you that he's very sorry, but you don't have Doric syndrome. Does that make any sense to you?
What?
You don't have Doric
I
syndrome?
told you not to trust the doctors.
It means I get to sue Dr. Orfax for malpractice!
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
and I'm gonna live.
And living is second priority, but suing the doctor for money is the best option. I should have thought of that. I'm not Ferengi enough.
Come in already.
It's Brunt. I hate you. Bap! One punch for him.
I'm here to check on my merchandise.
Oh, Brunt bought it.
I guess you haven't heard the news.
You mean that you don't have Doric syndrome? I know all about it.
Oh, he bid because he knew. I hate Brunt.
You deliver the merchandise.
But can't you just, if Quark has all the money, can't he just send it back?
I forgot to mention that on top of your full refund, you'll also be receiving an additional 5 bars of latinum for your troubles.
There we go.
Did I say 5? I meant 10. You drive a hard bargain. 12. That's my final offer. Look.
Brunt just wants him dead.
52 discs of vacuum desiccated quark. Nothing more, nothing less.
I hate Brunt.
Leaves the body relatively unmarked for desiccation.
You can't be serious.
A contract is a contract.
He can give you a refund.
We're businessmen.
This is not business, Quark. This is personal.
What?
Don't you just want to punch him?
Employees were nothing more than symptoms of a vile and insidious weakness.
He knows about the settlement.
You are what you are.
A bartender?
A philanthropist.
I am not.
Not the P word.
Food and medicine to Bajoran refugees at cost.
That's not true.
Quark's a good guy sometimes.
You can break the contract.
Me? Break a Ferengi contract?
Never. Never.
Well, then you have to kill yourself, buddy.
Of course, no Ferengi will do business with you or even talk to you. You'll be cut off from all contact with your own people.
This is actually pretty big, dude.
Lobes of Ferengi society. And it's my job to cut you off.
Dude, don't you just want to put Brunt into an airlock and shoot him out into space? Like, I actually hope that he falls down every single set of stairs that he comes across in his life.
I was thinking about inviting her to dinner.
Good idea. Maybe she could come by every evening.
Because it's a baby.
I shouldn't have to make appointments to be with my own child.
I understand where Keiko's coming from. Why does everything weird and bad happen to O'Brien and Keiko, man?
You'll see I've added some extra padding to the seat, which should make swiveling on your bar stool much more comfortable.
Is this not the best scene of all time? Garrick and Frank Bourne together.
I'm afraid your pants won't be ready until next week, Quark.
And Garrick's so mad at Bourne for some reason.
You weren't always a tailor.
You're right. I used to be a gardener. Now, if you have something you want weeded, you let me know.
Everyone knows, Garrick, that you're part of the Obsidian Order.
How much to kill me?
Oh my god. Garrick's like, finally I can kill Quark.
And a contract is a contract, is it?
Don't quote rules of acquisition to me. This is your life we're talking about.
Yeah, listen to Rom.
I'm doing it according to a specific set of rules. The rules of acquisition. And I won't disregard them when I find them inconvenient.
Can you fake your death and give him fake body parts?
Because I died exactly the way I lived. As a Ferengi.
As a Ferengi. Poor Quark, he's stuck in this mentality, man.
It's a good sign. Molly, I thought she was going to kick her way out of me.
Ryans are feisty in the stomachs. Wombs, not stomachs, wombs. Same thing, not the same thing.
Typically, human mothers wake up feeling nauseous.
Well, it doesn't work that way for Bajorans.
We actually feel healthier.
Much.
Put your feet up.
Oh, no, it's fine.
It is about that time. I'll get dinner started.
Oh, I should be going.
I love that they're just treating her like a mom. And that's what could happen.
How's that?
Yeah, that's what could happen.
Snapping vertebrae is out.
We're running out of options, Quark. You don't want to be vaporized because you need...
Quark does not want to die. He says he wants to die, but he doesn't.
or hear it, or feel it, or smell it. I just want to go on with my life, and then I'm dead.
He's scared.
You want to be surprised. Perhaps that can be arranged.
Really?
You have my word.
Oh my god, surprise attack Garrick. Oh my god, Garrick is on the job now. He has a plan. And he... Yeah, but now Quark's gonna be so paranoid, dude.
Lights.
Quark really does not want to die. Just break the contract, bro. Doing it in the sleep would actually be best, probably. Oh my god. Oh my days. Is he dead? This better be a dream.
Garrick, you're good.
I don't believe that Quark's dead. I really don't believe he's dead.
Who are you?
I am Gint, the first Grand Nagus.
Hi, Gint.
I'm not dead.
What a clever boy. Always thinking.
I'm asleep. That explains.
That must be the rum actor and cool makeup.
You gotta be joking. You're Gint. You wrote the rules of acquisition, the sacred.
It'd be funny if this isn't a dream. They just make it think. They just make him think it's a dream.
And even if they were in stone, so what? A bunch of us just made them up.
That's true.
Suggestions.
Then why call them rules?
Would you buy a book called Suggestions of Acquisition?
No.
Rule of Acquisition 239. Never be afraid to mislabel a product.
That makes so much sense. I didn't even think about that.
He came to me in a vision and told me to break the rules. That would be all right.
Yeah, break the rules.
There. Brunt.
Oh my god. Get out of here, stupid Brunt.
However, people have been known to die in their sleep.
Oh my god.
No, me. He's got a point, Quark. It's a dream. I can't really do anything.
I love Gint.
I'm returning your 500 bars of latinum, plus interest.
I told you I wasn't interested.
Well, too bad, buddy.
I'm breaking the contract.
You're just like the rest of you. Weak-lobed degenerates.
You're weak-lobed.
A long line of failed Ferengis.
Brunt, you cannot say that. You are the biggest loser.
And if I ever see you walk into my bar again...
Yes.
You won't walk out.
Oh my god. Good threat. Good threat.
As if this moment, no further Ferengi commerce may be conducted in this bar. No Ferengi may do business with that man!
Okay, that's okay with me. Poor Quark, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bar is closed until further notice.
No, the bar is not closed. Wow, Quark's been set down a path now, guys.
Welcome to your new home.
At least until the baby's born.
Are you my aunt?
Yeah, can be now.
Aunt Nerese.
Aunt Louise, can I play in your room?
Sorry, Huxley. Sorry, Huxley. I scared Huxley with that clap. Wow. Quark's life is completely changed now, but I think he's gonna do all right.
Don't worry. I have some old clothes I was gonna throw out.
I'd rather be naked.
Okay.
Quark running the bar naked? No thanks.
Brother, the way you stood up to Brent, well, I want you to know that I'm very proud of you.
I'm proud of you too, man.
Well, Rom, I've been thinking long and hard. And you know what? I don't have a clue.
Reopen the bar, or else this shirt's gonna be useless.
What is it?
Case of Albanian brandy.
Yes.
Oh, it's not charity. I find it undrinkable. So, do you want it, or shall I dump it?
Start the bar again.
My sister sent me these. I thought you might want them, but they're really ugly.
Oh, this is so nice.
Yes, Captain.
We're doing some structural repair on level 2 of the habitat ring. We need a place to store some extra furniture.
Guys, this is so nice.
Captain, where do you want me to put all this furniture?
I have chills. Look at Frank.
Not without paying a storage fee. A minimum storage fee, practically nothing.
Send me the bill.
Oh, guys. I was hoping this would happen.
And you thought you had no assets.
Cisco? Dax? Bashir?
Everyone on the station. No! That was so good! I legitimately have tears in my eyes right now. That was such a good ending. I was hoping that would happen. Well, I was hoping that would happen at the end and everyone would come in, and it did. And Quark realized he has friends, finally. One of the best Quark episodes so far. And that was my reaction to Body Parts, episode 24 of season 4 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and a fantastic Ferengi episode mixed with a nice little Kira O'Brien, Keiko kind of secondary story plotline. But man, that was definitely one of the better Quark episodes for sure. I mean, I've really liked the Quark episodes so far on the show, which I didn't think I was going to do because at the start of the show, I did not like Ferengi at all, and so I did not like Quark. And now Quark is one of my favorite characters. And this episode, along with Rom, has made, I'm not saying Rom is an episode, but this episode along with Rom in this episode made it one of the better Quark episodes for sure. I mean, it was so cool to see Rom's support of Quark, to see Rom push for Quark to expand his horizons past Ferengi law and stuff like that, past the rules of acquisition. And it was cool to see Quark finally change his course, change his direction, and just basically see him grow past the rules of acquisition, grow into the person, or start his journey into the person, the Ferengi, that we all know he can be at heart, but that the rules of acquisition really hold him back. Because Quark is a really nice guy, actually. Well, maybe not a really nice guy, but Quark definitely has his nice moments, and he means well in a lot of occasions. But there's a lot of times where he wants to do something, or you can tell he wants to do something, but him being a Ferengi and the rules of Ferengi society kind of hold him back a little bit, or make his life miserable. And now he's past that. Ferengi are not going to do trade with him, which obviously is a bad thing at the start, but I think he's going to figure out a way to get past that. His bar got closed down and stuff, but he stood up to Brunt. And if Brunt ever shows his face on the station again, I hope he gets incinerated. I hope he disintegrates into the ground and becomes just the pavement, and everyone steps on him for the rest of his life, for the rest of his for the rest of the universe even. I hate Brunt so much. I hate Brunt. I'm getting close to you because I want you to know that I hate him so much. But just the end really made me tear up. It was exactly what I wanted. He's alone, Quark, in this moment, or at least he feels alone. He feels like he has nothing. What does he do? You know what I mean? Like, even all of his like money and stuff is probably taken by the Ferengi law, by the FCA at this point. So he actually has nothing, or at least that's what Quark thought. And Rom sits beside him, and Rom's joking about these old shirts, and then flippin' Bashir walks in, and then Dax walks in, and then Cisco announces that there's furniture that needs to be placed somewhere. I just loved it so much. I just loved that no words needed to be said, that they were helping Quark out, but everyone knew the assignment, everyone understood the assignment, and I love that it just showed that everyone not only values Quark, but I love that Quark realized that everyone values him as a friend. And Quark realized in Ferengi terms that these people are assets. They may not bring monetary value to him, even though they do a little bit because they're patrons at the bar and stuff like that. They bring their patronage, but they also are assets because they are there to help him. They are there to care for him. And I think this, out of any episode, this was the first episode where Quark really realized that, and so that was awesome. I really, really liked that a lot. Anyways, there was also a fun little Kira thing where Kira is pregnant. My reasoning as to why this is the case is that I don't know if she has any kids, but I'm assuming that Kira, like the actual actor, Nana Visitor, was pregnant, like actually pregnant, and they just could not hide her pregnant stomach anymore. And so they had to figure out a way to make her pregnant on the show without it being random that she's pregnant, but no one talks about it. And so they had this plot where Keiko is hit in the head. They needed to transfer the baby, but the baby can't be transferred back. So she's now pregnant with O'Brien and Keiko's baby. Poor O'Brien, by the way. He can't even have his wife have a flippin' baby without something going wrong. This guy is the most unlucky man in the world. But it'll be interesting to see how this dynamic shifts, like how this dynamic works between them. It's like Kira is basically just another mother at this point to their family, but I really like that Keiko, I mean, I know Keiko and O'Brien definitely have their issues and they don't want to be making appointments, you know, to see their baby and stuff, which is why Kira is now living with them. But I hope that they don't get jealous of Kira, they don't start hating Kira because of it, but I don't think they will, but it's a possibility. And yeah, besides that, you know what time it is, everyone? That's the drum roll. It is time for episode 25 of season 4, the season finale of season 4, guys. Broken Link. I am so excited. I don't know what to expect, but Broken Link gives me founder vibes. It gives me, you know, the Great Link, you know what I mean? Odo not really linking up with the other founders, but he joined the Great Link for a second. I think we're going to get founders in this episode. I think it's going to be maybe not a big episode, but I think something is going to happen that is decently big that's going to lead us into season 5. So without further ado, everyone, I hope you enjoy my reaction to episode 25 of season 4 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Broken Link.
Excuse me?
Is something wrong?
Here I come. What do you think?
Oh, who's this?
Oh, well, then put it on my account. I'll wear it to work.
A splendid idea.
Why you bring Odo in for this?
I own the Celestial Cafe, the new Bajoran restaurant overlooking the promenade.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
0937. You're very precise.
Because this is a finale, I'm guessing that she's a founder.
I was hoping one day you might stop in when you're not working.
I don't eat.
I do, and I hate to eat alone.
I want to eat you, Odo. That's what she's trying to say.
Oh, and next time you're on the 2nd level, don't forget to say hello.
Okay. Dude, she just rizzed him up. Good job.
Now that you mention it, I've just witnessed a crime.
You're not asking for her number.
Polluted mating rituals.
True, but do you think we'd waste so much time on something that wasn't worthwhile?
Yeah, exactly.
Become a slave to humanoid obsessions.
But you have to admit, she is quite lovely.
She was lovely. Oh, what?
Odo, what's wrong?
I don't know.
Was it from the handshake? Oh my god. Oh my god.
I shop immediately.
Was it from the handshake? Was she an actual founder? Because this is a finale, I think that she's a founder, and I think that she poisoned Odo or something. I don't know what's happening. Maybe she had nothing to do with it, but I'm skeptical of everyone and everything right now. Star Trek Deep Space Nine, season 4 finale. Here we go. I'm so excited. Yeah.
Knows what's wrong with me. No one does.
Actually, I do have some idea what's going on. I've compared your current medical scans with ones
Goron is in this.
Your mass and density are in a state of fluctuation.
Do you know what's causing it?
No.
But do you know how to prevent it from happening again?
Not yet.
But he can figure it out.
For all I know, this could be a normal biological process. The changeling equivalent of puberty. Or menopause. And I promise I'll do everything I can to get you out of here as soon as possible.
I wonder what the issue was. I'm thinking it has something to do with the link, just because this episode is called, like, the Broken Link or whatever.
The captured Cardassian colonies, insulting and provocative.
It's Mr. Bug Eyes over here.
To Arcanus 4 and the surrounding territory is ancient and indisputable.
Buddy, that is so disputable.
If Gowron is willing to go to war over the Arcanus sector, then he has become even more dangerous than I thought.
Yeah.
The Klingons relinquished their claim to Arcanus 400 years ago.
Now they want it back.
She says that representatives from Federation worlds near the Klingon border are already urging a preemptive strike.
Oh, really? I think war is going to happen.
Arcanus 4 is a long way from here.
Oh my god. It's a pregnant things.
10.
Oh, I hate being pregnant.
I hate sneezing so much too, Kira.
No news yet. I was thinking about going to visit him.
I doubt that he would wish to be seen in such a weakened state.
What if he wants some company?
No, Worf understands Odo here.
It is not an act. He told me so himself.
But you were socializing with him when he said it.
Yeah, that's true.
Dax's last host as argumentative as this one. Worse.
Dude, their dialogue together is so good, all of them.
Keep moving. I'll feel a lot better once we're off this.
Who are you?
Now, you and I need to talk about those missing phalangian diamonds.
I told you before.
She's like a robber or something.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh. He just became a puddle. Oh, it looks like he's... You know when he got tortured? That's what he looks like right now.
It's more and more difficult for me to maintain humanoid form.
Why don't you just become a puddle then?
Maybe 2. After that, if the destabilization continues. I sent my findings to...
Maybe he has to go back. Maybe he has to go back to the Founder's homeworld.
I don't suppose you'd agree on a trip to Starfleet Medical.
Doctor, I think we both know where I have to go.
Yeah.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to that.
There doesn't seem to be much choice.
Okay, we're going to the homeworld then.
The only ones who can help me now are the Founders.
This is so interesting. Do you think the Founders intended for this to happen in the first place?
Then we'll enter Dominion space and try to locate the Founders' new homeworld.
New homeworld.
I know Odo's your friend, but I need you here. Besides...
Your sneezing will give us away.
Trip through a transporter buffer.
Benjamin, someone's requesting permission to come on board.
Who is it?
Garrick.
Tell him.
Bring him on.
Garrick is asking to come aboard. I'm sure he has a good reason.
Yeah, he always has a reason. Why would he want to come aboard?
There's more latitude in accessorizing their uniforms.
I agree
You'd be surprised what a nice scarf can do.
Yeah, add a little scarf. That would actually be nice. A little hat? That'd be cool.
Warships during their aborted attack on the Dominion. I want to know what happened to the crew members.
I was under the impression that those ships...
Oh, like Kane, right? That's his name?
Of Cardassian warships still fighting.
And you think some of their crew members might have been taken prisoner.
Dude, if Kane is alive, that would be crazy.
I have no need for a tailor on this mission, let alone a spy. But maybe there is something you can do for me.
Can you clean up? You will be the janitor.
These lies about my so-called career in the Obsidian Order to keep the constable distracted for days. If there's...
I like this.
It's conversation.
You've got yourself a job.
Oh, this is cool, actually.
The Founders will have to wait until after Odo gets the help he needs.
We share the same priorities, Captain.
Make sure you remember that.
The seriousness of Cisco there at the end, that was cool.
I'll be back before you know it. Making your life miserable.
Then you are coming back.
Count on it.
I will.
Oh, that was so adorable. I love their friendship so much. You know, they don't ever say that they're friends, but you just know what they're saying underneath the surface. You're doing great, To the Gamma Quadrant, to Dominion territory, to the Founders' homeworld.
Now that we're not using it, I feel naked.
Gentlemen, I feel the same breeze you do.
What are you smiling at?
I don't know. I guess it's just being in the same room with so many naked men.
See, their dialogue is so good in this episode.
Gardener on Romulus?
My specialty was Edosian orchids.
Looks like he's working, or it's working well.
Get some rest.
I'll let you know when I need rest, Doctor. A gardener.
Oh, it's actually working so much. This is so good.
I walk into my quarters and there's Keiko and Major Kira talking.
Go on.
As soon as I walked in, they stopped.
Oh, no.
They did not want you to hear what they were saying.
Exactly. But I think they were talking about me.
Oh, they might have.
Oh, I may not have the proof, but I know one thing. Molly was there. And when she saw me, she started giggling.
Oh, that's it. That's the key.
I'm thinking of asking Julian to come live with us. Even things up a little.
Full stop on screen.
Oh, the Jem'Hadar. Here we go.
Might be better to negotiate over the view screen.
But I don't want to give them any reason to think that we're hiding something. Odo needs their help, and I'm going to make sure he gets.
Okay, Cisco.
Tell the Jem'Hadar that I'll meet their representative in the transporter bay.
Aye, sir.
Oh, or just right here. That's great. Wait, we've seen this guy before.
Please, everyone, lower your weapons.
I didn't even see that she's here. Here we go, man.
And you may return home unharmed.
I can't do that.
A founder is giving you an order.
Calm down, buddy. Calm down.
However, I'm sure you understand my reluctance to reveal the location of our new home.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Amatagan will guide your ship for the remainder of the voyage.
Captain?
I think you have to let them do this.
This will prevent your navigational computers from retaining any record of our journey.
Cool, it's like a wipe.
Now, Captain, if it's not too much trouble, I would like to pay Odo a visit.
Yeah, go to him.
How do I look, Doctor?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters.
The Founder's coming.
I think the Romulans poisoned Proconsul Maroc, and you were the one responsible.
He's still on this.
I wasn't aware you applied such value to your outward appearance. Such concerns are more fitting for solids.
Excuse me,
She still's got that solid racism right there.
Give me your hand. Don't be afraid.
I love the makeup of Odo, though. Oh my god. He looks fine. What did she do? For now.
Your molecular structure is still fluctuating, but it's nowhere near as unstable as it was.
Leave now. I wish to speak to Odo in private.
Odo, please let me hear the conversation.
I wish this meeting were under better circumstances.
I'm not exactly thrilled with the circumstances myself.
Fair enough, Odo.
After all, that Bajoran woman you were so fond of seems to have taken an interest in someone.
Oh my god, they have eyes everywhere.
We still take an active interest in your well-being.
And just how do you keep so informed about my...
We won't tell you that.
I think you did this to me.
That was my first thought.
I wish the circumstances of this meeting were different. You killed a changeling, Odo.
Oh my god. This is the repercussion, maybe.
You are willing to violate the most sacred law of our people.
No changeling has ever harmed another.
Well, that's not the rule anymore.
That's why we forced you to return home, to enter the Great Link, and be judged.
Oh, what? Be judged by who? Everyone?
And if you decide that they weren't,
you're dead.
You will be punished.
What is that?
Punished how?
You will be a rock for the rest of your life.
We have never had to sit in judgment over one of our own. That's why we took so long to bring you home.
They were figuring out what to do.
Perhaps we are to blame. We sent you away.
But I'm the one who's going to be punished.
Yeah. She's like, I don't want to be punished.
I stabilized your condition temporarily. Only the link can heal you.
Wow, or else you're dead anyways.
You are a Cardassian.
That's right. And on behalf of my people, I'd like to learn if there were any survivors after our attack on your home.
She's gonna say no.
There were no Cardassian survivors.
Oh, wow.
They're all dead.
But I don't trust her.
Odo, surely you don't expect us to just stand by while they do God knows what to you.
That is exactly what I expect.
He's gonna do it himself.
I've spent most of my life bringing people to justice. Now that it's my turn, how can I run away?
That is actually very fair.
I've heard lots of stories about the Dominion and the Founders, and justice seems to be the last thing on their minds.
Yeah, that's also true. The whole flipping The Quickening episode.
We'll transport to the surface.
Dr. Bashir and I will be joining you.
But Odo may be in the link for days.
We'll wait.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of land in the Great Lake of Links. Isn't it weird that she's just kind of like walking on her people there? Good luck, Odo. Oh, this is so cool. Look how many changelings there are.
Doctor?
Oh. Right.
He was gonna throw, I didn't even get it for a second. He was gonna throw the rock into the flippin' changeling lake. Just bonk, hits one in the head. That would be funny. Garrick.
Looked one of the security monitors.
You were trying to override the launch controls for the quantum torpedo.
Oh my god, he was gonna bomb the planet.
Once and for all, we have enough firepower on this ship to turn that planet into a smoking cinder.
Oh my god.
Thing
And what about Odo? And Captain Sisko and Dr. Bashir?
Small price to pay.
I'm proposing is wiping out every founder on that planet, obliterating the Great Link.
Oh my god. Talking about genocide, but to stop a potential war.
What you are is a great disappointment.
Oh my god. Or if you have to beat Garrick here. Or if you have to beat Garrick, else bad things might happen.
You fight well. For a tailor.
That was such an insult. Shirtless Odo. Oh. Purely naked Odo. Bro, he's actually butt naked.
I'm reading a heart.
What?
Lungs.
No, he's solid.
And a digestive system. It's as if he were...
No, he's solid now.
We gave him what he wanted. We made him a solid.
He's a solid now. Oh my god, that changes everything. What?
Cisco to Defiant.
Go ahead, Captain.
3 to beam up.
Oh, you see that? Do you see that? It was like that painting, that god painting, the hand that Odo had up. This is nuts. This actually changes so much, and this is gonna change Odo's character so much.
Not a trace of changeling protoplasm in your entire system.
Typo negative, if you were wondering.
Oh, congratulations.
Except for my face.
Yes, I was wondering about that.
Yeah, why is your face like that?
Why they left it unchanged.
Maybe to remind you.
To make sure I'd never forget what I was and what I've lost.
Wow, man, it's like a whole part of his identity is gone.
The Defiant has returned home. But for Constable Odo, I'm afraid the journey has just begun.
Yeah, Odo has to eat and sleep now, too.
Unless, of course, you're allergic to Incarian wool.
Oh, it's not the uniform. I think I'm...
hungry.
Think of all the wonderful foods you'll get to enjoy for the first time.
True.
I can hardly wait.
No, you don't understand, dude.
Sabotage, assaulting a Federation officer, attempting to incite war between the Federation and the Dominion.
Some big charges there.
But my heart was in the right place.
That doesn't really matter.
But eventually you'll see how being a humanoid has its advantages. If there's anything at all I can do.
Anything. Wink, wink.
What a generous offer.
Let's go, Garrick.
I want to see Odo eat.
Or a word, but I can't quite make sense of it.
You know, there's no reason to rush things. You don't have to go back to work right away.
Yes, I do.
He needs to work. Think he needs to prove himself that he's still the same in some way?
In that moment, I knew I was home.
Oh my god.
For the first time, I felt that I understood my people.
Oh my god.
In an instant, it was all snatched away. I'm trapped inside this body. My job is the only thing I have left. What's that all about?
I have no idea.
The Klingon Empire.
Oh, what are you doing? Is he starting a fight now?
A Klingon task force has been dispatched to the Arcanus sector.
No.
Time will be considered the enemy and fired upon.
Major.
10 days before war.
During the link, I sensed that the other changelings were trying to hide things from me.
Wait a second.
Names.
Wait a second.
One of them was him.
Wait a second, is he a changeling?
That he's
no
one of them.
Don't say it.
Gowron, the head of the Klingon Empire, is a change.
No, he did not say that. 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 There is no way. They are actually everywhere. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Star Trek, you do not do that. No, don't play the next episode though. Oh my days. Oh my days. Huxley, what the heck just happened here? Huxley, what the heck just happened here? Gowron. Gowron. Gow... What? No, it makes sense though, but I need to collect myself. That was so cool. That was so cool. But an ending to the season. I have chills. I have chills. Guys, and that was my reaction to Broken Link episode 25 of season 4 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine and the finale. I have finished season 4 of Star Trek Deep Space Nine and on to potentially greater horizons with season 5 soon. And wow. We just need to talk about that ending really quickly. We just need to talk about that ending because I feel like I need to do like a dance or something. Like I need to start I'm going to just do a dance right now. I really just need to let off some energy or something because this episode was insane. Like there was nothing, I mean obviously there was something big that happened at the end, but there was nothing big like a giant battle like in The Way of the Warrior or something with a huge shocking explosion like at the end of season 2 with the I think it was called the Odyssey blowing up. But man, this episode had some major things going on at the end of it. We had one, Odo not being a shapeshifter anymore. He is now a pure, solid humanoid, which is going to really... His character is already so interesting, but it's going to make his character so even more. My grammar is off right now, but so even more interesting. Because being a changeling, being able to shapeshift, it was part of his identity, and the changelings have now taken it away. And what's even worse than the changelings taking it away is that the changelings gave him a glimpse of what could have been. The changelings, when he connected to the Great Link, he said he felt like he was home. He felt connected to them for the first time. He felt like he was somewhere where he belonged. And then they took it away. They gave him the fruit, and then they snatched it away from him. And then he is now trapped in a body for the rest of his life. I don't know. I wonder if he'll ever become a changeling again, or if he's going to stay a solid humanoid. But either way, it's crazy that he is stuck inside this solid flesh prison now, and he cannot transform. He has lost his identity. He feels like he has lost his home. He feels like he has lost his family, and his job is the only thing that he has left. Like, Odo is in probably the worst spot he has ever been in at the moment, and it'll be really interesting to see how his character goes forward. But then I thought that was going to be the end of the episode, and then Goron or Galron, I think his name is, appears, right? Galron appears. And I was just like, okay, so we're going to end this series with Galron saying the Federation has 10 days and then we will attack and destroy everything in that sector or whatever it was called, right? And I was like, okay, so next season we're going to have more Klingon conflict and stuff like that. I'm down for that. This is a good cliffhanger. And then Odo steps into frame and he goes, I recognize that guy's face. I recognize his name. The changelings were hiding something. I could tell they were hiding things in the Great Link. And then you think back to season 3 where the changeling goes, we are everywhere. We haven't really seen that many changelings this season. So the we are everywhere statement that he made, that changeling made at the end of season 3 hasn't really come into effect besides the giant two-parter that happened in the middle of this season where Cisco's on Earth and there's that paranoia stuff. There hasn't really been much paranoia around who is a changeling, who is not a changeling. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like this season hasn't really touched on that final sentence of season 3. But this episode definitely did. And I think season 5 is going to be much more paranoia heavy. It's going to have many more cases where we realize who is a changeling, who isn't a changeling. I think that's going to be the case because if Galron is a changeling, then who else is a changeling out there? He is a changeling. It turns out that the changelings are running the Klingon Empire. What happened to actual Galron? He's probably dead. How long has this guy been a changeling? Was he a changeling since he got elected in the first place as the, I don't know, what do you call him? The ruler of Klingonia, of the Klingons and stuff like that? He's not the emperor. He's just like the ruler or something like that. But was he always a changeling by the time he got elected? Did he get killed off and then became a changeling at some point during season 3 of DS9, for instance? It'll be very interesting to find out if that's the case at all. But oh my god, they are leading the Klingons into battle. They want war between the Klingons and the Federation, because once those two people destroy each other, the sector's up for the taking. The quadrant is up for the taking. The whole flipping universe is up for the taking, or at least the Milky Way galaxy is up for the taking. So, wow, that is a cliffhanger, and I am so excited to see what comes out of it going into the next few seasons. I don't know if it's going to be resolved. I don't think it'll be resolved in even the first couple episodes of season 5, but oh my days. Besides that, it was really cool to see the founders again. I was just kind of missing them because of the cliffhanger in season 3. I was just expecting a lot more founders in season 4, and we didn't get that. We got some great episodes, don't get me wrong, but we didn't get as many founders as I thought we were going to get. So it was great to see them again. Cool to go to their new planet. Cool that they changed planet. I guess it makes sense, but they went to their new planet. We saw the lake. Bashir almost threw a stone in the lake. I thought that was really cool. The effects were really good, especially Odo's makeup. Odo's makeup was fantastic in this episode. We also had Garrick confirmed with the lady. I don't remember her name. I'm just going to call her the lady. You know, the lady, the changeling lady, that all of the Cardassians that were in that mega fight near the end of season 3, they were all dead. I don't know if I believe her necessarily, because it seems like the changelings were lying to Odo in the Great Link, so what else are they hiding? I don't know necessarily if they are dead, but at the same time, I can't really see a reason for them to be alive anymore. So I'm going to take her word for it at the moment, even though I know better than to take her word for very many things. But yeah, and then also at the start of the episode, especially for the first 10-15 minutes, there was some really nice dialogue between our characters, like between Bashir and O'Brien and Dax and Cisco and Worf. Maybe not Bashir was out of it, but those other ones, just their interactions were really fun. They were talking about just the most nonchalant, weird things, like even when they were talking about serious things, and then Kira started to sneeze and they all made little bets about how many times she would sneeze. Like, the dialogue was just really fun in this episode, especially at the start, and then the ending just the ending just hits you in the face, and I don't even know what to expect. I'm just really excited to get on into season 5. But for me, I'm watching this May 31st. I leave tonight, May 31st, and I won't be watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine until around the middle of July. So for me, I'm having a little bit of a break. I don't know about you guys on YouTube. There'll probably be a few weeks break still for you guys on YouTube, so I'm not going to say that season 5 is on Patreon, but if you'd like to just keep an eye out on Patreon, season 5 will be over on Patreon at some point in July. Keep an eye out for that. It'll be on Patreon first, and then it'll move over to YouTube just like it usually does. But yeah, besides that, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Usually I do live streams after my season 4 finales as well. I'm not going to do one this time because I will most likely be on vacation, but hopefully I'll do a catch up live stream at some point, just to say thank you for watching and stuff like that, and then to recap season 4 as well, because I like doing them. But it won't be right after this season as it usually is, just because, again, I will be on vacation when this releases on YouTube. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'm not even going to look at season 5. I don't want to look at it until I start watching it, because I don't even want to get spoiled by thumbnails or titles until I'm about to dive into the episodes, if you know what I mean. So let's just end it here. I'm excited. I'm pumped. And I'm ready to watch more Star Trek in a month and a half. It's going to be a long month of a wait. And I can't imagine you guys waiting for like the half a year to a year between the seasons. So wow, you guys have good patience. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, everyone. And thank you so much to these wonderful, beautiful, amazing people right here for supporting me and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot. And yeah, remember, again, the season 5 probably isn't out by the time this hits YouTube. I probably haven't even started watching it yet. But if you want, in July, just casually check Patreon, see if it's out. And if you'd like to watch season 5 before it hits YouTube, then you can join my Patreon, and boom, you'll have access to Star Trek, probably the first 6 episodes before it comes out on YouTube. So yeah, if you want to do that, then fine, and if not, then also fine. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone. That was so exciting, and I'll see you next time for Star Trek Deep Space Nine Season 5.